Like this, 1, 2, 3. Ja, ja, du skal ikke være med på mora, har du? Har du fått noe av?
Jeg tror jeg får ikke noe octowow i hvert fall.
Ja.
Det har kommet ut en ny mail på 7 neste dag.
Hello, game spieler. What virus in the launcher are you talking about? If you're talking about, maybe you think about well, all private servers or unofficial downloads are flagged as malware or not to be trusted. This version is using a Unreal Engine client, which means you don't need to use the injection method all the other 32-bit clients has to use in order to work properly, which also gets flagged to hell and back. So this version is much safer. But as you can see, this is not modern graphics yet, but it runs so much better. It's still a few bugs they need to get rid of before they add the modern graphic pack, but yeah. I got this game running on my old 4th gen CPU laptop. So yeah, I'm just killing mobs to level up instead of running around doing quests. Find it to be faster. Og nå driver bøndene og spyr på, eller tar på sånn her kumøkk, tror jeg. Stinker.
Ja.
Og Nippels bor jo borti der mot Gjerdrum. Og der er det omringet av jorder, og der stinker det møkk hele tiden.
Lukter peng.
Ja, det er sant. Maybe there's a new update. Let me see on the podcast. No.
Welcome to Jesters of Middle-earth, where a group of comedians are sucked out of the performance at a fringe comedy festival and into an alternate universe of hobbits swarms, ring wraiths, and an evil dark lord. Can this comedy troupe known as Wet Change
I'm gonna try
provide a
these
treacherous journey with
podcasts.
unknown horrors to destroy the One Ring? I doubt it.
Wet Change is performing at the Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh
That's
no,
right.
it's that
If
guy.
you are, in fact, at the Edinburgh Fringe right now, you probably wouldn't know they're performing because there's a lot of shows at the Edinburgh Fringe. But you
I
know,
hope it doesn't
Wet
do
Change
that
is
here
one
as
of them.
well.
And friends, members of Wet Change, you find yourselves in the middle of a performance near the end. The four infamous, perhaps, performers of Wet Change, Tyler, Adam, Guy, on stage in the booth, a very stressed out Dell, watching the show go like alarmingly according to script, but like that's still a stressful thing. And so with an audience kind of not sure what to make of this, Tyler thinks it's going great. Guy, you of course ask your famous final line, how am I going to pay for this pie? To which all of you in practiced unison say your famous blow line for the entire sketch.
Wet change.
Yeah, and the audience is just as hesitant to clap. They understand it's the name of the troupe. They get that it's a bit. They know they should clap. They know that that's the natural point to do it. And you know, some of them do. Some of them already have their phones out, and you know, you're standing there in your Chippendale outfits with your fedoras and
Classic Chippendales.
just staring into the lights, the bright lights of the Edinburgh Fringe, when slowly a mist begins to pour across the stage. You, the performers, just think it's a fog machine because you know
Hello,
somebody
Tamara.
doing something crazy backstage to a fringe festival.
I just started
Usually it's
listening
like
to
a
new
bunch of cabinets or
podcasts.
something. But in this case, a fog begins to roll across the stage. It's a little bit weird, but it kind of adds to the mystique. Maybe this is not such a bad thing. Maybe this is just fine. Who cares? It's going to be fine. Everything's great. Mist rolls across the stage, and the sounds of dry skittering as leaves blow across the stage with it and swirl around your feet. Again, strange thing to bring to a fringe festival. It's a lot of cleanup, but you know.
Yeah.
Festival gonna festival, and slowly but surely, more leaves, more fog, more mist begins to roll in, and before you know it, staring kind of into the lights, you begin to see sort of odd shapes emerging. Now, Del, from the booth, of course, the second you saw this happen, you knew you needed to get down there because the one thing you cannot, under any circumstance, allow Wet Change to have is more props.
Oh no.
And if they know there's a fog machine, then like that's somehow gonna end up in a new sketch. And then the leaves start blowing out, and like, is this a bit? Is it a prank? You know Adam loves to prank people at the quarry. Maybe he's doing a prank backstage. You gotta tamp this shit down. This can't ride. So you of course rush the stage as well, and the four of you stand in these swirling mists with these skittering leaves, and slowly but surely the people in the audience seem to take on more elongated forms, and they seem to kind of grow before you into dark shapes, and you suddenly realize that you're looking at trees. There's trees in the audience, and this isn't a production of the Scottish place. Like that shouldn't be happening. And beneath your feet, the well-tread linoleum of the
The hell
coffee shop
stunned me?
roastery that was transformed into a stage for the Edinburgh Fringe sinks into mud over your. I assume, does Wet Change perform in shoes? You guys barefoot?
I think we're in shoes.
I'd like to
think
think
so.
we wear shoes.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So
At
mud,
least, you know.
your shoes kind of sink into the mud a little bit, and you find yourselves on a road, a weird muddy forest road. The air smells remarkably clean, like unnervingly so. There's none of those sweet chemicals we're all used to. There's a breeze that's gently rustling the trees. You can see a light kind of shining through them, but it is, you know, dark-ish in the woods, and you see kind of this roadway stretching out in either direction. In your pockets, you of course have your key items that Wet Change always begins an adventure with. So Del, you've got your cell phone and your close-up magic tricks. Tyler, you've got your tech deck and your health card. Adam, you've got your beloved pizza and
a camera, I think I had.
and a camera. Yeah. And Guy, you've got a bottle of Tylenol and a lighter. What do the four of you look like? What do your characters who are also you look like? Also, surprise, you're your characters. I made the sheets in advance, and they don't reflect your own persons at all. I made character sheets for you instead.
All right.
Anyway, so what would an audience who's never met you or watched the stream see standing on this muddy road amidst the woods?
Well, for Tyler, they would see a guy who's kind of like, well, he's tall and a bit gangly. He's got like, skinny arms and legs, and he's got a bit of a paunch in his midsection. He's middle-aged. He's in his 30s, mid-30s, and he's unfortunately wearing a little Speedo and a vest, I think, is how we were, and a fedora.
Yep.
And we've clarified he has shoes now, so that's good. And you can see the pokies of 4 little tech wheels sticking out of the side of his Speedo because he has no pockets. So he's just got that kind of wedged up against his thigh, I guess, his upper thigh, and his health cards down the other cheek, I guess. And that's all there is to him, really. Brown hair, kind of shaggy, and a beard that's not very well kept, scraggly beard. Yeah.
Guy Bradford, average height, honey brown hair, long, going down to the shoulders. Also wearing something identical to Tyler. We thought we were doing Chippendales, and for some reason I had it in my head that Chippendales wear vests, and they don't. But I believe I have a little bow tie, but I don't have a collar like a Chippendales. So that's me, and yeah, I'm rocking the bottle in the vest. I'm not sticking that down where the sun don't shine, and I have the lighter also in the vest because I have little pockets. Tyler wasn't so lucky; his vest didn't have pockets.
No.
All right. I guess we're all dressed kind of the same.
Yep.
I'm like 5'9". I got a beard. I'm a hairy Irish German man. I think we were all wearing Speedos, but we must have like had slightly different designs, right? Because or else the audience isn't going to know who.
Yeah, we're not rich. We can't get identical clothing.
Yeah. It was like, oh, he was the one in the Speedo. Well, they all look the same. So I think I have the Speedo and then the suspenders instead of a vest. I would keep my Polaroid camera under my fedora because it's raised, right? So you can store stuff there. I'm wearing shoes with socks pulled up to my knees. And I think I'll keep my pizza, kind of like pizza socks. I'll keep them in the socks.
Hello, Red Stripe.
So
Last time I tried it worked at least.
Yeah. I think if we're all like dressed slightly differently, I'm also like, as part of the ensemble, I'm wearing like jeans and like a t-shirt. Just full, like a trench coat and no, okay,
several swords,
a katana,
Having flashbacks to when they pitched this skit, and I had to talk them through what it would mean to be wearing these Chippendales outfits, and that's why they're all slightly different, because each boy came to me separately to be like, well, I'd like it slightly like this, and I just say whatever and make it happen. Della's there. She's the shortest at 5'1", wearing all black cargo pants, which contain my items, and then a black long sleeve shirt with it all the way up to the collar so that I could disappear, which didn't work very well at the coffee shop since it wasn't a great venue. Wasn't the venue we were promised, so of course everything had to go sideways.
Yeah.
And Della's glasses. Della's glasses
like a
and
scone.
dark hair with blonde tips, and is more on the stocky side. Looking at these 3 from her point of view, tall boys.
Amazing. So you find yourselves standing in a forest, surrounded by mist, leaves sort of blowing across your feet. What do?
I'm leaning over to Tyler, like placing my hands on him, and I'm like, Tyler, I think I'm on acid, and I don't recall taking acid, but I'm scared, buddy. Can you be my rock?
No, because I think I'm also accidentally took acid, so I can't. I'm not I'm not here anymore. I'm in the woods. I don't know. Do you see woods?
Okay.
Do you guys all? Is it all trees for you guys?
I
All
see
right.
woods. I smell woods too.
Yeah.
I kind of want to lean into Dell and be like, "Did you know the coffee shop could do this?" Also, I think Guy and Tyler are on acid.
Okay. There's not a
Yeah,
coffee
I have
shop turned into
I have
forest walking.
activated the 1 minute delay,
You
so
all
the caption
raise your
thingy
right
can
hand.
do its thing.
Look at me.
I'm
If
just
I
looking
don't
at my hand.
respond right
I'm
away.
just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Do you all promise you didn't drug us? None of you did it.
No.
Someone.
No,
my
no,
God.
I didn't.
No.
No, I didn't drug him. No.
What?
Guy?
I didn't drug anybody.
Well, Guy
Okay,
has acid
okay.
all the time. Guy, did you give us acid?
No, I don't do acid all the time.
Okay, well, someone
What the fuck
someone
is
had
going
And
to.
on?
then you hear a voice call out from down the path. Are we doing acid then? And you see a man in tremendously short shorts, like we're talking Tobias Funke level, just kind of hoisted right up in there, leather tied off with like the classic like fantasy leather tie situation. He's wearing a big poofy shirt. He's got one of those big floppy hats with a feather in it, and he's leading a laden mule, which I think you all more recognize from like movies and TV shows than from ever necessarily having seen a mule. But a laden mule down the street. He's got a walking stick, bit of a scruffy beard, big smile on his face, and he's just leading this mule down the street towards you all. He doesn't look particularly surprised to see you, although you can see him kind of do that quick, like he can't help but look you all up and down, but then kind of looks just politely above your heads to avoid any accidental ogling.
I think it's a local, guys.
Local to
There's a
where?
coffee shop? What do you mean?
Yeah, is there like a Ren fair nearby that we accidentally blacked out and ended up near?
It's Scotland, Dell. Most of the people dress like this, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Hi, local.
Oh, hello, hi, greetings. Well, it's so nice to meet travelers, tourists, perhaps.
Yeah. I guess.
And he gets very excited and he says, "Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Name's Moist von Lipwig of Lipwig Farms, and I'm sure that's what you're here to see, right? You're here for von Lipwig Farms, where every day's a farmtastic adventure."
I mean, I like farms, and
You do?
Well, yeah. I've been to some where there's like a corn maze, or you could like, there's like around Halloween, there's pumpkins and stuff. Is that? Yeah.
Halloween, is that a? His face darkens a bit. He's like, is that a different farm? Is that a
Adam, they don't
Is that a
celebrate
different-
Halloween.
They don't celebrate
form of,
Halloween.
of
Yeah,
farm
I know,
adventure?
no.
We're
They have
across the
rides.
pond.
You don't celebrate it here. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Sorry.
It's all right. That's all right.
I think they invented it here, guys.
Halloween?
Yeah, I think so.
Dell,
Well,
is that
they
true?
invented it. Why don't they celebrate it?
I don't think we're in Edinburgh anymore.
What?
No. You're on the Great East Road
Where's that?
near Von Lipwig Farms, where every day is a farmtastic adventure.
What municipality or region or greater place is Litwick Farms in?
The Great East Road. You tourists
Okay.
are very silly. All right,
And
why
what-
don't you come with me? My mule must get home to feed if we are to get the ride ready for the grand opening tomorrow. You all look a little strange. Are you cold in your?
I'm
you see,
very
I'm wearing this
cold.
nice big
Yeah.
tunic.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, hang on. I think I
Not
might
try messing
switch
up,
this into practice.
messing with him.
I switched to my shorts earlier because my legs were getting too hot. And he looks at all of you and he says, "I think these pants will only fit one of you." And he pulls out a majestic pair of pants and hands them to you, Tyler, because the Watchers in the Mists have provided exactly one pair of pants and have voted for you to receive it.
Thank you,
So Tyler,
Watchers.
what do these fantasy pants look like?
Fantasy pants. Okay.
Yeah, they got to be fantasy appropriate. You can't be cool cargo pants like Dell.
They're tanned leather hide cargo pants. No.
Invented alongside Halloween this very day.
Yeah, if it is like fantasy stuff, I think they might be like leather pants, not like fashion leather pants. This is not like a cool stylish fit. I think it's a leather over like the major like parts of the legs, like over like the thighs and like the shins and stuff like that, and then sort of like a fabric that has a little bit more give to it at the joints and around the hips and stuff like that. So it's like almost like leather armor on it, but I'm assuming this is not any kind of protective gear.
No, it just saves you the indignity of walking around in the Chippendales outfit.
And I deeply appreciate that.
Yeah, you pull them on, and they're finally you have to obviously take your health card, and then you lace them up.
I need to find the messenger myself.
But it's what you've got. They're clearly worn again. Most fun, despite his worn. Yes, this isn't a Scrooge's blanket situation. But he, he's a farmer, so these are well worn, work pants. But yeah, you feel good. You feel less of a chill, less of a breeze. It's mighty fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome. Anything for a new friend, and again, first guest. This is truly a wonderful day.
How you do?
Most people who come here, they want to see the barrow. It's got the ruins. It's apparently full of treasures. But why go there to some old musty tomb when you could instead come to Von Lipwig Farm and wherever it is a farm-tastic adventure? I mean, is there a mule at a crypt? I don't think so. There's only a mule at the farm. I mean, sure, if you wanted like protection or safety or something, that'd be the place to go. But like, if you want adventure and fun and farms.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Oh, sorry, you go, Adam. You look like you have a lot on your mind.
I think we were going to say the same thing. When you said safety, the tomb is safe, but your fun farm isn't safe?
Oh, well, look. People around here are always worried that yet another shadow will fall across the land, and there'll be threats out there in the woods. People tell stories of monsters in the woods and that sort of thing. But how often have you seen a monster in the woods? Probably not that often, right? And so
Never.
yes, people. Well, good, exactly. It proves my point, Mr. Pants. So it's just the farm. Granted, I have no defenses. It's just a farm with some fun rides, bobbing for apples. We have pinned the tail on not this mule, but I painted an okay to middling mule on one of my walls. And we have a hay maze. It's not very tall yet, but it's there, and all sorts of things. So no, what I'm saying is, people are often saying, well, like, aren't you worried about raiders or the like? And I'm like, well, no, unless they're coming to, enjoy the farm. But if you were looking for safety, then yeah, I mean, the ruins around the tomb are probably the safest place because you can like hide in them and they can keep you safe. But I don't know what you would need to hide from, at which point you hear a screech from down the road behind you. And the mule just like, gets surprised in the way a mule does.
Sure, yeah.
And Moist Von Lipwig kind of turns almost offended that someone has interrupted and turns. Now, as this is happening, you have like a moment to react before whatever comes around the corner. What do you do?
I'm turning.
I'm looking at my phone to try and figure out where we are with the GPS, so I'm not paying attention.
Not unlike a different Dell in a different timeline, there is no signal on that phone.
Oh.
So you're probably doing the holding it up thing as though the cell waves are changed by a couple inches of height. And so you're reaching or trying to get that. All of you turn then, those of you who aren't using your cell phones, to see what has made this horrible noise. And a dark figure emerges atop a mighty, horrifying steed. A massive black horse gallops towards you apace. A figure decked out in a black cloak rides astride its back. And almost before you can even react to this, a sword is produced from nowhere. And Moist Von Lipwig has enough time to say, "Oh, are you here for the farm?" Before he gets run through with the blade. Lifted off the ground as the rider screeches in its face. It seems to yell something like, "It talk! It talk!" As it holds Lipwig to the sky. Might be time to get the fuck out of here. The giant black horse stomps down on the mule so hard the mule explodes.
No!
Oh, excuse me.
No! Run! Run away!
Trees, get into the trees.
All right.
Scatter!
So
Scatter!
you dart into the trees. I'm going to need a, I guess, athletics, because you're not stealthy. You're scream running into the trees. Like I'm imagining like a Muppet flail level of panic into the trees. Yeah. It's just Jack Sparrow running through the water. Like it's not a clean exit.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
First rolls of the game. Don't fuck them up.
that's a 5.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, no. I got 16 because my strength is 0.
11.
11.
Now, I rolled a 15 on the die. I've got a +1 to strength, and I'm proficient in athletics, but my proficiency bonus is empty. So,
Oh, yes. That would be because it was so tiny on the sheet when I was making it, I could barely see it. These are temporary sheets, of course, friends, because we're just starting out as normal humans.
yeah.
So, Tyler, your proficiency is +2. So with your
Got it.
strength, it's +3. Just generally speaking, for all of you,
18.
the character sheets are hilarious and terrible. As I said, we weren't going with like each individual person stats. These are just kind of basic level stats. So everyone has a +1 to 2 stats and a -1 to 1 stat. All of Wet Change gets a -1 to intelligence because I watched those sketch shows. But you all get a +1 to charisma because, can't help but love you.
I guess
I
so.
thought Tom was specifically dunking on me by giving
No,
me -1
no,
to
no
intelligence.
specific dunkings, just broad character dunkings. Similarly, Dell as a stage manager gets a +1 in intelligence, a +1 in wisdom. Dell, where's your -1? Where did I throw that?
It's
On
in charisma.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
That's right. Yeah. Wants to disappear into the shadows.
Yeah.
So there we
Perceive
go. So we're super strong characters. You'll have so much HP and so much armor. It's going to be great. I believe in all of you. Okay, so 3 of you managed to panic, scream run into the woods. However, Guy, your feet are so squingy in that mud that you're not as quick. You do manage to get into the woods, but only by leaving your beloved shoes behind. So you're now John McClaning it through the woods. You're gonna have a -1 on athletics from here on out.
Oh my god!
As you run barefoot into the woods.
What the fuck? Oh god! Did I fall and am I caked in mud?
No, you managed to get out. It was just like your shoes were too squingy. So the only way to get free was just wiggle out of your shoes. So there you go. Yeah, exactly.
John McClane running through the woods in a Speedo and a vest. Classic Die Hard.
Ow, ow, ow! So many pine cones! Ow, ow, ow!
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like when it's running through the woods with no shoes and a vest. So you tear off into the broken ass woods. You continue to hear these ethereal shrieks behind you, which I will not do on air because we all have ears. But just like bone chilling screeches. But you're tearing into the woods now. So the 4 of you are in a mad dash. And if you're mad dashing into the woods at the speed of scared, squishy humans, you can actually kind of get in there. You're able to get into the woods. Without much trouble.
These
finding each other in a direction
87
is difficult.
feels really good.
I'm gonna need survival checks all around, and then I'll tell you what happens based on whether you succeed or fail.
There's pretty few players, but besides that, the developers are releasing patches almost daily.
Got a 15.
And it feels really smooth.
So wise.
11.
Adam,
12.
You're kind of wise. Same as Guy.
All right. So Dell, you are making it out in front of everyone. Your immediate panic was somehow faster. While everyone else paused in horror, you were already gone. You knew like guy on horse was enough. Time to go. So you're leading the way through the woods, and you're starting to get a bit of a sense of direction. Would you be using your cell phone camera or light?
Oh, is it dark?
Well, there is.
You can
sun,
see my
like, we're
FPS
in
counter.
that
It's
woods.
pretty stable,
So,
I would say.
It's dark enough. I mean, mostly I ask because you're rapidly losing Wet Change behind you as you tear through the woods. You can
Okay.
see kind of like a hill, like a rise in the distance. You think it might be the ruins that were told to you by key story character Moist von Lipwig. But when you kind of look over your shoulder, you realize that the wet change is still kind of stumbling around a ways behind you.
Yeah, I think it's like it's getting dark because of how dense the trees are. But instead of getting my phone out, because then I'm thinking, then I'm a target if I'm making light. And then I realize that the boys are all stumbling behind me, and then I try to duck down behind a big tree, because then I'm like, I can see what's going on. I don't lose complete control of them, but also, as long as there's someone behind me, that's the person who's going to get bear rules. The slowest person's in danger, so I can be just hide, maybe.
Okay, I love that.
Currently, they have
for you, not necessarily for Guy,
gotten
who's
the
last
server
one,
to
there.
version
Also, I forgot about this
1.12.
before, but you all have 1 point of
When
inspiration.
it launched, it was on like 1.2, which was really old
So hang on to
version.
that for when you really need it. So, Del, you tuck in behind a tree. You can kind of see how all three of them are doing. Now, you guys didn't roll too badly on your survival checks. Tyler, what was yours again?
8. I think I kind of rolled badly.
Guy and Adam, you didn't roll too badly on your survival checks.
There we go. Yeah.
So you're making your way kind of through the trees. You saw where Del was going. Del, what color is your hair in Jester's?
It is dark colored with blonde tips. It's somehow I have made my way all back around to this. So.
All right, so like a will-o'-the-wisp leading the way through the moors of Scotland to where you need to be to find your destiny. Just see some frosted tips bouncing along, and Guy and Adam, that's enough for you to kind of follow Del. But Tyler, I mean, your pants are squeaking. You're not as nimble as your pantsless brethren. And also, like, this is some fucked up shit. And as we recall from mainline Jesters, Tyler feels the pressure of this new world pretty heavy there. So what's slowing you down, Tyler? What's happening as you plow through the woods that's making you fall behind?
I think it's these pants. I think you got it. I think it's just these are not my pants. These are weird pants. They're leather. They're squeaky, and they're like, as much as it's nice that there's fabric in the joints, there's not enough give in the crotch for me to get a real good kind of stride going to really get my knees up.
Try to attack that lead
here. I'm running through the fucking
or
bush.
rear.
So it's tough, yeah. I'm
All right,
just not...
Straight leg running, like no bend at all.
Yeah.
Stilt running.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll to see. Well, that's a nat 20. So
cool. I want to spend my inspiration to have that guy not do that.
You know what? Sure. Fuck it. I'll
Awesome.
allow.
Thank
I'll
you.
allow it.
Inspiration
I'll
gone.
roll again.
Shit.
He
Okay,
spears you immediately.
It's an 18.
Fuck
so,
it. I'll take it. He's not critting
Find
me.
more level 13
what
and
was
above
attack?
to get some XP.
I don't
So,
care. You in 20s scare me. So
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. All right. So you
Maybe I
hear
should go to Red Ridge Mountain.
Screech, kind of like fall silent. It just cuts off mid screech, and immediately just like all of the fine hairs on your arms stand up, and you can feel with utmost certainty that this thing is staring directly at you through the woods as you run. And you hear a moist thump as the rider drops Moist von Lipwig off his sword.
Oh, that moist thump.
And you begin to hear like a methodical sort of like Terminator walk through the woods behind you, and the sounds of a sword slashing branches away. The good news is the horse cannot enter the woods, so the rider is proceeding on foot. But you know, we live in a society. We're not used to cloaked figures chasing us with swords, so that's a bit concerning.
Yeah.
Del, you see Guy and Adam reach you. They run past you because they were following the tips. Guy and Adam, would you just keep running straight ahead? Are you looking for Del? You've lost Del. Del has disappeared into the shadows, as is her way.
I think I'd stop, and if I was following the tips, I would stop the moment that I lost sight of the tips, and I would just like kind of like try to find the tips again.
I since I'm neck and neck with Adam, I'm following his lead. I'm slightly behind him, so then I would also pause and I'll be like, "The tips."
You see those tips? Like, guy, look for the tips.
I'm looking for the tips. Okay, you look for the tips here. I'll look for the tips there.
Where's Dell's tips? Come on, where do they go?
I'm gonna get my lighter out. I'm gonna fish it from my vest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna light it. And
Give me a perception at advantage. As Dell dies inside live on air.
Yeah.
That is going to be 13.
13. Okay, yeah. So you flick your lighter, you immediately turn. It's like classic jump scare in a movie, or like you turn and it's just like Dell with her frosted tips sitting at the base of this tree.
Be quiet. We're hiding.
I blow it out, and then I squunch whatever. What
Okay,
am I
just
thinking about?
squanch in there.
I squanch right in there. Yeah.
You mean squat?
Yeah, but like I'm
Or
muddy,
scrunch?
Tyler.
Squat crunch.
So
right.
squatches. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I go to her. I'm like, did you see Tyler? Did you?
Oh my God, Tyler, where's Tyler?
Where is he?
I think he's slowest. I think the pants were squeaky. I'm craning around the other side of the tree to try and see what's going on with him.
Tyler, give me an athletics as you hear the deliberate footsteps behind you begin to speed up.
Oh. That is a 15.
15? Okay. The advantage to not cutting the branches is you can move faster through them.
Yeah.
So as you hear the deliberate footsteps and the sort of slashing of the blade behind you, you pick the pace right up. Can you roll me a Constitution save?
Oh boy, I'm constituted up to my tits in this AU. I rolled a 17.
Oh, damn. All right. You take no damage from branches thwacking against you.
Yeah, no, I got my leather pants
The vest
on.
and the beard provide just enough protection for you as you run. I mean, you didn't get any pockets in the vest, but
No.
it as a result, it's a bit thicker.
I tucked my arms in under the vest, so I'm just armless torso running.
Amazing. All right. So the three of you are squanching behind the tree, and armless Tyler comes sprinting past you in squeaky pants. Do you flag him down or let him go?
No, Tyler.
Flag him, yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand out to just gently so he runs past my fingers, and I'm gonna give them a little. I'm gonna make my tips a little rigid at the end, so there's a little bit of a pull, but only so slightly that it should hopefully draw his attention.
Tyler, if that happened,
Yeah.
what would you do?
Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Something got me! Oh!
All right.
Oh my God, you guys!
Squanch down here with us.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm running from a guy.
Squanch.
What the guy's coming?
I'm looking at him right now and point at him. He's coming this way.
Jesus Christ, we gotta get going. I gotta
not
go.
staying. I'm leaving.
Leave the pants.
Dell, we gotta go. I pick up Dell. Let's go.
Okay.
Tyler,
I
take
try
off
to-
your pants.
I try to pants Tyler so that we can free him from the pants, and then we can all run.
All right.
Can I
this is
assist
gonna
with
be
the pantsing?
Yeah, you can. This is going to be an opposed check. Tyler, I assume you wouldn't. It's not necessarily that you want to keep the pants so much as I think a surprise pantsing would naturally you do some
Yeah.
like Elvis hips, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
it's unexpected.
I bend at the knees, right? You widen out at the
Yeah,
base so that the
yeah,
pants
okay.
couldn't go all the way down.
So, Dell, let's go with a dexterity. I think makes the most sense for a pantsing, a surprise pantsing. So let's call this sleight of hand, which I don't believe you have proficiency in.
Nope.
So just straight dex, but you've got Adam assisting, so I'm going to give you advantage.
Yes.
Tyler, I'm going to say this is against, this is kind of like a reaction situation. So let's just go with a straight dex save for you, which I don't believe you're proficient in either. So
No,
you got
I'm
that
not.
point of strength.
Yes.
So, all right. So we've got with advantage, no modifier versus no advantage, no modifier. Classic high level 5e adventure.
These are always such exciting rolls.
You ready, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've rolled already. What do you guys got?
15.
I rolled an 18.
Whoa! I rolled a natural 20.
No,
the pants
you did
stay on,
not.
The pants stay on.
Wow. God damn.
I guess.
Fine,
I
keep
just,
the pants.
I'm not even.
Go.
I'm not even like trying to like fight them on it. It's just your natural reaction to your friends grabbing at your pants. Just like stop. What is this?
Forget you run bad with the pants.
I run. You run. Fuck off, and I just run again because this guy has not. I'm assuming not stopped stalking towards me.
No, still stalking towards all of you now because you've been making a lot of loud noise. Doesn't even need the tips. Just hears you screaming from when guy.
Had I lost him? I thought he was like. I thought he had a bead on me the entire time.
No, I mean he was behind you a ways. It's a little bit of the Monty Python thing where you look over your shoulder and he's like running at you, but it's always just further away. But keep in mind, he wasn't finished with his street murder when you guys took off into the woods. So he's he's not like over. It's not Michael Myers directly over your shoulder. It's like advancing, but quickly now picking up the pace, seeing that y'all are running. But still having to thwack through the trees. The cloak is getting caught on stuff. There's a few like awkward tugs to get the cloak off as the figure menacingly moves towards you. And as soon as the figure sees that you see it screeches again and just points with a gauntleted finger towards you.
Not looking, just running.
Okay.
I've started to run too. Come on, let's go.
I'm scampering after the boys now.
I'll pause just a second to say, what do you want?
You hear in your head, it took.
Fuck, sure. And I just turn around and run. I don't know what that means. Okay.
Right.
What can I see in the
Terrifying.
near distance?
Well, crashing through the trees, luckily because of her incredibly high, for your stats, survival roll, Dell has been moving you closer to the ruins. Unfortunately, not closer to Von Lipwig Farms, where every day is a farmtastic adventure.
That is too bad.
You're kind of breaking your way through, and ahead you can see the tree line does break. You can see some kind of old, faded white ruins on kind of a hill that rises. There's light coming through. It seems the sun is going down. Great, just your luck. But there does seem to be some legitimate cover up ahead. Von Lipwig was not lying when he said there was like a degree of kind of broken rubble. So if you want to try and lose this thing, there are worse places, and at least it gives you some Metal Gear angles to like scooch or just to squanch around. You've got your squanching angles. So that is what you are headed towards. We're gonna roll an opposed check this time for our friend chasing you. I need one more athletics check to try and get you through the woods to the ruins.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. That's a total of 10 for me for athletics.
17 with my bad modifier.
I got a 16.
11.
Oh,
11.
Boy, Adam, you and me.
I got a 9. Charlie Brown style, I got a rock. So hearing this thing screech, but also get caught on some trees, you take off running. This thing wasn't directly ahead of you, so you do some like quick zigzagging under the trees and stuff, and finally break from the tree line, back out into the clear, fresh air. There's still a faint mist at the base of this hill, but before you see a large sort of rising, cresting hill, you can see there's an old like tomb door carved into it, which is closed. And then around it seem to be ruins that would denote that at some point there was kind of like a nice ornamental, maybe like almost a small temple or something, built kind of around the entryway to this that has fallen into disrepair. Of course, for all of you, it just looks like either stuff you've seen in fantasy video games or at a museum, but c'est la vie. You can hear the cloaked figure screeching in the trees, but now you're starting to hear some stumble thumping as it's clearly like tripping over like trees and logs and things. And you realize you have a sort of a couple of moments to take cover. So you've got the entryway, you've got this sort of cresting hill, and you've got a bunch of fallen pieces of stonework. What do you do?
You said there was a tomb with like a door?
Yeah, so there's clearly like a tomb under this hill. So there's an entryway that's been carved out of the hill. Like they used to do this in ancient Greece a lot, where it's just kind of like there's like a door and then like a little frame, and then it's almost like they just carved a chunk out of the hill and then just buried all the shit under the hill. So it's not great cover or anything, but it is an option. Not all the options are good, but it is an option.
I'm going in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
following Adam.
I'm just wondering, because we're near a tomb, it's giving me vibes of like ruins or something, and I'm thinking maybe there's some weapon like thing near the door. Like, I don't want to go too far away from the door, but look for something. Maybe there's some weird thing of antiquity, like an arrowhead or something.
Yeah,
Get an arrowhead.
I just want anything.
Anything will do. Great. All right. So following Adam's lead, you rush the door, and you know it's a busted old tomb. The door isn't trapped or anything. It just slowly creaks open, and you hear like the sound of cracking branches and other things close behind you. So you scooch in without like closing it fully, because you've seen movies. And, sure enough, you just hear the silence, that weird kind of echoing silence of a tomb. The air is stale. And, there's still, of course, mist on the ground because, jesters. But also, cobwebs and things. It's clear this hasn't been disturbed in some time. Guy, you start looking around. I assume lighter out for this would be the
I'm
play?
going for that.
Det
Exactly.
hopper
So you
på
crack the
Discorden
lighter
til
out,
når så
you
dagen
start to
så.
look, and sure enough, you see kind of like the very classic sarcophagus lids of bodies of various sizes holding weapons. Some of them are rusted and ancient, and you kind of look at them and you have that moment of like, could I fight something with this? But as you do, you see a glint just beyond of like an actual blade kind of in the darkness. And taking a step toward it, you hear a clank. And as you, with trembling hand, raise your lighter, a figure sort of hobbles out of the dark, cobwebs trailing like a cape. Desiccated face,
Citadela
with what
Museum
looks like it may
Historii
at some point
Polski
been a crown.
near Museum
Dented,
Wojska.
pointy, hollowed eyes, no mouth, just teeth, wearing an old set of ceremonial armor and dragging a sword behind it. And with a silent scream, it raises the blade, and we'll roll for initiative when we get back from commercial.
Oh man.
And now we roll for initiative. Del, I believe you have the highest initiative modifier of anyone because as a stage manager, you're always there early, and the rest of those lollygagging actors get there when they get there. So
crap.
go
Thanks.
for it.
Rare? Fuck.
You're welcome.
With my modifier, I got a 21.
Wow.
21.
Probably gonna die now.
I have a +3 initiative, so my total is 12.
12.
I got 14.
14.
That's a 12.
Hey, I
12.
survived.
All
Give
right,
me
Adam
plus
and Guy, you
intelligence,
both
please.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you both have the same modifier, but we've established that Guy doesn't have shoes because of the squelchy mud. So I'm gonna let Adam go first.
Spirit and
Guy, you
stamina.
go.
But I'm really nimble barefoot.
It's schoolyard rules. You get new shoes, you're automatically faster.
Yeah, it's just cobwebs everywhere. It's just slowing your feet down. You need those toe shoes would help you out.
Man.
And I rolled its initiative, so that's great. So top of the round is Dell. So with
Yeah.
by the light of Guy's lighter, again you see kind of a large circular room. We've been in these in Elden Ring before. They feel like
No.
there are a number of sarcophagi all kind of pointing towards the center, like their feet are pointing towards the center. As Guy saw just before the break, they are holding actual weapons on top of the sarcophagi. Some of them are kind of shitty, but by the light of his lighter, you can see like legitimately good shit glinting sort of further in. It does seem there was like a throne situation kind of at what you could imagine to be the north end of the room. I was working cardinal directions. So the north end of the room, furthest away from you guys, directly across the hall, there was clearly a throne of some sort that this creature was sitting on that is now stalking towards you. And you can see there's also stuff piled, like tribute piled kind of to the left and right of the chair. So you can see kind of a variety of, again, medieval type weapons, but there's definitely some stuff in here. There are also unlit torches, I should say, at sconces in between these sarcophagi.
Okay, so I see.
There are, and sorry, just to clarify, there are 4 on each side with the thing at the far end. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. So this thing is advancing on Guy.
Yeah, because Guy was leading the way, so it's basically crossing the room. As soon as the light hit it, it stood up and is crossing towards you, jaw kind of hanging open, clearly screaming, but nothing but dust and cobwebs coming out.
Yeah. I don't know if I can I get to the stuff that's next to the throne without passing past it, or would I have to run past
Almost level 20.
I would need, I think, an athletics if you're going to clamber over the tombs. This isn't super large.
Gotcha.
This isn't a big space because it's buried under a hill. So like it's a lot of work. And the smaller you make the tomb, the less digging you have to do, and the less piling. So I would need an athletics for you to clamber over some stuff.
Okay, so I think because it's that small and tight, I think I'm just leaning towards the nearest tomb to grab the sword or whatever piece of rock, anything that's on that, to chuck it at this scary monster man and say, "Guy, run!" I just want to distract it. I'm like, oh no.
Run. All right, cool, let's do it. So Del, this is going to be a ranged attack.
Okay.
So it'll be your dexterity modifier, which I believe is 0.
Correct.
I am going to give you a proficiency bonus for this because realistically, being the stage manager for having done a lot of fringes, stage managers often have to throw shit at people who forget shit at the last minute. And so you're used to weirdly throwing swords to people is not outside the realm for you.
That's true.
So you can get your proficiency for that. Yeah, I think that's all I can give you for it. But go ahead and roll your attack, please.
Swords, cheese, pizzas.
Prime
That's a
Ministers.
9.
A 9. Walk us through what the throw looks like. What does Del hurling a sword look like?
Oh, it is 2 hands on either side of the sword, and then I am full torquing my body because I'm small, and I'm like, it's gotta reach, and I am just wheeling all the way back and then hucking the sword. Like, this is gonna make it. It's gonna be like in the movies. It's gonna kill this guy.
Instead it kind of like figure 8 spirals through the air and just bounces ineffectively nearby, shattering on impact. Clearly an old rusted blade. And the figure doesn't even notice it. It's just it's only looking at Guy as it stalks forward.
Run, Guy! It didn't help. Run!
It brings us to Tyler.
With the lowest athletics roll, but just ahead of the evil shrieking knight guy. I'm assuming I was the last one through the door.
Yeah.
And so I'm at the back there, and I like. I think I'm pushing up against like the door to make sure that like he doesn't like, or as if I could stop him, but try to stop him from busting in. But at seeing this situation inside, I shout to the group like, "In or out, guys? Are we leaving?"
Tyler, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Yeah. Perception is 12.
12. You can still hear the shrieks of the figure outside, but they don't sound close. Again, it lost track of you in the woods a bit, so it's not like it's walking up to the door. It's still out there somewhere, but it's not. You can tell that the proximity isn't super close.
Oh, in that case, it feels like the decision is made then. I'm like, let's go, let's get out of here. It's worse in here than it is out there. And I try to get, I can tell that he's out there around there, but he's not close by. So it's not so much shouting as it's like, come on, guys, back out this way. Let's go. He's not here. Come on. And I'm just waving frantically for everyone to come back to the entrance, and we'll leave.
All right. Adam, you've heard Del hurl a sword at this thing and tell Guy to run. You now have Tyler desperately gesturing to you. This feels like a Telltale Games decision where you're just like zooming in on either choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I think. So it's you're in the moment, you know what I mean? And so like you hear all this stuff, It's like, guy, run. Swords are flying and crashing. It's like, we can get out. And I get real confused. And I'm just like, oh, and I kind of just like scream, and I'm gonna take my hat off, and I'm gonna run at the zombie, and I'm gonna try to like tackle him and put my hat on its face so that it can't like see.
Yeah. I like that. Okay.
And I'm just like, no, and I'm gonna like dive at it.
Okay. Can you roll me? Yeah, let's do a straight attack. I think with this, it's moving slowly because it's the zombie.
Get anxious feeling when I'm not eating or drinking and sitting.
Okay.
So you rush it. Let's go for it.
So just the +2 with my punch kind of thing, or is it 0?
Yeah, it's +2. I'm gonna give you an additional +1 because again, I think the odds of you having sprinted across a stage to like throw a hat on someone's face, not non-zero. This is a rehearsed maneuver.
Okay.
Or sorry, devil's bargain. I'll give you that extra +1 if you can tell me the name of the sketch where you put a hat on someone's face.
Oh, well, that's from Dr. Pepperoni.
Of course, the Dr. Pepperoni maneuver.
Yeah.
Classic. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you get an additional +1 for Dr. Pepperoni.
Okay. 21.
Whoa!
Fuck, you put a lot of hats on people's faces. So from that one year you guys toured an all Dr. Pepperoni show. All right.
The Dr.
So,
Pepperoni hour.
So Adam, you rush over, hat out. This thing's eyes blaze like with blue fire as you get close. And then you just slam a hat on him. You rolled high. I'm gonna roll to see if this thing stays on its feet. It does not. So you hat the face and slam it to the ground.
Right.
The sound of metal slamming against ground kind of echoes around this small dome as you hold the hat over this thing's face. Which brings us to Guy.
Yeah. Well, because of this move, like I was in a fight or flight mode myself. And because he was so close, I was going to have to make one decision. Adam's acted, so that makes it very easy. I'm then like fucking going to go down for this thing's sword. So I'm going to use both my hands. I'm going to place one hand on like the forearm, and the other hand I'm going to use. And I've dropped my lighter right nearby it, so it's still illuminated. And I'm using the other hand just to basically pry these fingers, and I'm just being as violent as possible. So it's like a prying and then a punch to the fingers, and then just like trying to crack each one open.
Nice. All right. So we'll do an attack roll. I'll give you your proficiency. I'm also going to give you a +1 for like the feral way you described going for this. Also, you're attacking. You're not like trying to fight it. It's on the ground with a hat over it. So I'm going to give you advantage as you fight for that sword.
Well, that's a 7.
You start punching a metal gauntlet, and your hands hurt. It's a big owie. This thing is like it's got a death grip around the sword. It's wearing gauntlets, and it's I think the first moment where you've had the scary, like you've already seen a murder, which is like new to you guys. You've seen an exploding mule, new to all of us, but just the moment of like those of us who don't live in a martial society encountering a martial society for the first time, where it's like, oh fuck, armor prevents anything squishy from hurting a thing. Yee is a real moment.
What are you rolling for there, Guy?
I'm just trying to see if I can get non-dog shit rolls tonight.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all. Just like... Oh, there's a natural 20. Okay.
Don't waste them.
Oh,
got
save
it.
it. You gotta save the 20.
Guy, with your natural 20, as you're punching away, you hold your hands up. I'm imagining some Jackie Chan punched a guy acting with
The owies.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got the owies. You see a glint of a particularly nice blade in the shadows, kind of over by Catches. It's over by it's like leaning against the throne.
Okay.
Which brings us to him. So again, like you can tell from the shoulders and chest, this thing is having a fit. Is furious. But again, no vocal cords or lungs, so not making any noise. It's gonna try and stand up. Adam, I need you to roll me an opposed strength save, please.
Ooh, all right. Strength is 0. All right. Let's see. Well, let's see what he does with a 7.
He does slightly better with his 18. So it's full on Undertaker sitting up. It's just like full body, and you're still on top with the hat, and it just rises to full standing. And despite the hat over its face, it's just gonna cross punch across his face. Adam, what is your AC, if I may ask?
That's a real good question. Armor class is 10.
All right, so he punches you real fucking hard in the jaw. That is going to be 6 points of damage.
Oh my god!
You're sent flying into into the sarcophagi. How many hit points does that leave you with there, Adam?
Well, that's 11. Take away 6. You said?
I did say 6. Yes.
5.
Neat. So, Adam, what's your reaction as you hit the ground? Has Jester's Adam ever been punched by a metal hand before?
Not by a metal hand. Hands, but not a metal one. I think I first I'm like, ugh! And then I'm flying. I'm like, huh? And then I hit the sarcophagus, and I'm like, oh! So it's like kind of like a pain sandwich, right?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like I guess I'm a little shook, and scared, and I think I'm gonna be like, everyone find a gun! Find a gun!
I like that a lot. So that's his first action. With his bonus action, he is going to just still. I need you to all remember though. There's a fedora stuck on his face, so he doesn't look cool. Looks very goofy.
I mean, it's a fedora, Tommy. He probably looks pretty cool.
It looks really badass. He's not wearing it properly. He's not wearing it like a gentleman. Stretches out his arms, and you hear the cracking of tombs around you as he wakes up some friends. And skeletal arms clad in armor begin to punch out of the lids of tombs. So they'll show up this round. Bring us to the top of the round. Dell, you threw a sword. You've watched all of this happen. You're crouched near the entrance. What do you do?
Tyler was right. Run away! Run away! I'm gonna run over to where Adam is and try to get Adam up off of this and try to tug him back towards Tyler at the entrance. Run away! We gotta run away!
Run away!
All right. So you get an arm under Adam, you try to pull him away. Around you, sarcophagi break as the sort of zombie soldiers climb out. You see a few of them awkwardly feel around on top to get their blades off the top of the tomb lids. But slowly but surely, these things are crawling out of their beds and closing in on you. Tyler, it's your round. You're at the door. You see all of these horrors rising and crawling out of their tombs, and you hear a voice at the doorway, and you hear just a sort of a subtle British voice say, I need you to rhyme.
Is this the sound the same as it took?
No,
I took.
No. This sounds like someone is outside the door whispering. Seriously, I need you to rhyme. Damn it, man, rhyme.
Okay. We don't want to stay.
And the door bursts apart around you. It's like a slow motion Zack Snyder, you're fine, but the door erupts around you. And all of a sudden, a figure leaps with like a click of the heels past you into the room and just produces from out of like a big poofy sleeve a shillelagh. So just like a little fucked up stick glowing with some kind of energy.
The original name of that thing, yeah.
Yes,
That's
just
what
starts
shillelagh means in Gaelic,
swinging
is
it
little fucked up
around,
stick.
and every time it connects with one of these things, they explode in a blast of light. Their armor clattering to the ground, and this jolly figure, big flowing beard, big smile, floppy hat,
Santa!
just yells, "Rintim diddy, Tom Bombadil is he!" and just starts fucking murdering wraiths. And then he turns around, puts his hands on his hips, and kind of stands there jauntily and says, "Well, diddly dee, time to come with me." And that, my friends, is how you realize that you are, in fact, the Jesters of Middle-earth.
This episode of Jesters of Middle-earth features the voices of Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside lore master Tom McGee. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Middle-earth's artwork was created by Del Borovic. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Torres, and our ad breaks use the track Snow Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, whose music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show or get an ad-free version, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's DUMBDUMBDICE.com/JOIN. Again, that's dumdumdice.com/join. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Seth Cambron, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anticore 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the Yes Bud of Improvisational Comedy, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Dagger Rain, Derek Wintenberg, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.
Oh, whoops, I did not watch my health. That was stupid.
Welcome back to Jesters of Middle-earth, where a group of comedians tried to destroy the One Ring. The sketch comedy troupe Wet Change was performing at Edinburgh Fringe when suddenly they were engulfed by mist. They emerged from the foggy swirl of leaves onto a forest road. They soon met a friendly and welcoming merchant who was immediately slain by a terrifying cloaked figure on horseback. Del, Tyler, Adam, and Guy fled through the woods and sought shelter inside a crypt, only to find it was already occupied by a malevolent wight. They fought for their lives until they were rescued by a jolly riding man named Tom Bombadil. Will these perfectly normal humans survive long in this mysterious and deadly fantasy world? I doubt it.
We pick back up now in the barrow. Tom Bombadil has just saved all of your asses with his shillelagh while singing a rad tune. He's got a big beard, silly looking hat, glint in his eye, and he's just finished singing a song and swinging a shillelagh around. I need perception checks from all of you, please.
Ooh.
I got an 8.
I got a 10.
Oh, what's my is my perception 0 still?
Yeah.
I think it is.
All right. I didn't get any smarter by starting over, eh? All right.
Where the hell is the...
Oh,
Pretty smart to me.
Diggity
I'm
dig.
5.
I like you deliver that the way like my toddler says his age. I'm 3. So yeah, good. You're 5. Okay, great. So Adam, then, despite your head still ringing from getting cold cocked by a gauntleted fist, you notice that as he's swinging the shillelagh around and just like nuking barrel whites, other ones seem to kind of be exploding near him. It's a little bit like in like a Michael Bay Transformers, where he can't really deal with all the action, so just randomly people will just kind of fall over, like robots will fall over in the background. You're like, I don't know, someone got him. You're noticing some of the whites seem to just be kind of bursting as he runs by singing. And though he does crack a few with the shillelagh, it seems the song itself may also have been responsible for some of this murder.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Now, when you say glint in his eye, is that like kind of like like Santa Claus, like I'm about to leave you presents glint, or is this like a madman kind of like glint in his eye? Because this sounds
Like a Glint
crazy.
Howard, if you will.
Little column A, little column B. No, he seems as the song would say, to be a jolly fellow. So very much the Santa Claus one, but like in one of those Santa Claus movies where he's also John Wick. Like
badass Santa?
He's happy, but he's also ready to put some foot to ass. And you can tell he's having fun. You can tell that like he's having a great time shillelaghing around, singing and like kicking his feet out and doing his whole shtick.
As he's killing zombies and these things. Okay.
Yeah, as they're blowing up around him in a swirl of melee and chaos.
Oh, all right.
No, I think
take that in.
I think during this, I'm like, I don't see much because I am helping to drag Adam back towards the door where Tyler is.
Mm-hmm.
But originally I was helping to drag Adam to try and save Adam. But as things are exploding and this madman is there, I am also hiding behind Adam. I'm like, like ducking down behind him and just pulling him back, trying to get him back where Tyler is.
The most classic of all fantasy armors, your friend Adam.
Yeah. Adamantine armor.
Oh no! Oof! Ouch! Owie! 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 So the slaughter is quick. The slaughter is efficient. The slaughter is merry. And so Tom Bombadil finishes, turns around with a wink of his Santa Claus-esque eye. He just kind of like tosses the shillelagh up in the air, and then catches it in his sleeve, and then puts his hands on his hips. I need you all to know that whenever Tom Bombadil moves, he's not like walking around like a normal dude. It is very like, like kicking out the foot, doing like the sort of Renaissance like dancing moves. Like he's just, his hands are on his hips, but like, he's got his wrists turned out. He's kicked one leg out straight, the other leg's bent, and just anytime he moves, it's with kind of a weird like whimsical posing. At least so far from
I'm terrified. If this is happening, he just murdered a whole bunch of like creatures, and he's like, "Oh, kalukale!" Like I am just like on guard watching this guy.
Yeah. And then his weapons retract into his sleeves.
Yeah.
It's a fucking trapdoor spider, this guy.
And you're calling him Tom Bombadil. I can't recall. Did he tell us his name?
Oh, you best fucking believe
it's in
he
the
said
song?
his name. Because if there's one thing I know about Tom Bombadil, he's like a Pokemon level of restating his name. So yes, he previously told you that his name was Tom Bombadil, and he wanted you to come with him, which he would say at the end of this murder rampage. Whites out, if you will. Just all around.
I have a question for you, Tom. This was something that was expressly kind of made clear off the top of Gestures of Ravenloft, sort of just a general rule. D&D doesn't exist. So we don't know about the D&D things.
Yes.
Is this a Lord of the Rings free world that we come from where the name Tom Bombadil does not ring a bell?
I'm going to need well, I've got 2 questions for you. First of all, how many of you as humans, or your characters in Wet Change, I guess, your avatars of yourselves, have seen the movies, and how many have read the books? Because this is going to be a pretty important difference maker
Movies,
for
yo.
Mr. Bombadil.
Movies only.
Movies only.
Just
yep.
the Lord of the Rings, not the
Oh,
Hobbits.
very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I read The Hobbit though.
Okay, great.
I
In that
almost read
case,
The Hobbit in school, but it was too big and I put it back.
You didn't read them at all.
it's very helpful
no,
to
me
know
neither.
that none of you have read the books. This is wild. So by that logic, even though he announced himself as Tom Bombadil, that would mean absolutely fucking nothing to any of you. Tyler, you've got a hand up.
I have a friend named Tom McGee back in the real world who has made Tom Bombadil based references and jokes for nearly as long as I've known him.
I also saw the TV show, the Rings of Power.
Hello, Omega.
Bombadil was in that.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
Adam's seen Rings of Power. Tyler, I'm not going to give you...
That's fine.
Just gonna
I'm
get
not give
something to drink.
Actually, hang on. In Gestures Proper, you wouldn't really know Tom McGee jokes because we wouldn't be doing Dum Dums and Dragons because there's no D&D. Yeah, I know, right?
Shit.
Yeah, there's some
And-
cross-show lore for you.
Yeah.
Just
Tom,
just a defunct
Tom.
movie review podcast.
I had a PlayStation 2 and I played Star Wars Episode 1 Bombad Racing. Does that mean I'm spoiled too?
I mean, your life is spoiled because you played that game.
Oh, okay.
No, okay. So, Adam, you're actually the only person, I think, who maybe has a frame of reference for this then.
Okay, all right.
So, go ahead and roll me a history check, please.
Okay, so all right, okay. Boo. Okay, well, I rolled a 2. What's my history? Woof, nothing. 2.
You have no recollection of a Rings of Power show. What are you even talking about? Yeah, you don't know this guy at all. You just know there's a strange fellow
That I'm terrified of, yeah.
Bright blue is his jacket, and his boots are yellow. That's who you know you're dealing with.
Fucking
and
Paddington
he
Bear?
kind of looks at all of you. Yeah, like that, but with more murder. Although honestly, those movies are pretty murdery.
But like a wizard, right? Like I would know. I've read like Conan the Barbarian, and I know of like Merlin and things like that. So I could possibly put 2 and 2 together that this insane man is a wizard, right?
Yeah, I'd buy you making that assumption.
Okay.
So if you want to roll that, that's fine. But anyway, he looks around at all of you.
Yes, you're
and
supposed
just
to
kind of,
at
like,
least
looks at
hear
the
that,
Dell
Mega.
dragging Adam to
That
like the
is
back, and
intentional.
the guy like desperately trying to like rip a sword out of a gauntleted fist. And Tyler, who opened the door, and he just sort of smiles and shakes his head and says, "Ho diddly dee, a big fight for ye. Well, perhaps some rest you need. Let's go back to my house."
That didn't rhyme.
Don't kill us.
Not everything rhymes. That would take too much times.
What do you want? What do you want? Like
Yeah, don't
I
kill us,
don't have
sir.
a wallet. Like what do you want from me?
I have a tech deck.
Take it. Take a tech deck. I have pizza. I got a camera.
All right, can you roll me a, I don't know, persuasion, Tyler, to see if he wants a tech deck?
He probably won't. That's
Yeah, no
that's a
problem.
7.
Now on my way to help a
narrows his eyes
guildie.
and says, well, I can see that all of you have brought a variety of merry implements here to this realm. Those will serve you mighty well, indeed they shall. But we cannot speak here, for these walls are cursed, as you see. But also, I note that you are somewhat bereft of gear. So grab what you need from here, and meet me a little bit west of here, at Underhill, my house. All you need do is follow the river with thee, Windle, and it shall bring you to my door. So grab what you need, and I shall tell thee more there. But be careful, monsters are afoot out in the woods. Do not hide in any more crypts, they are not safe. And also mind your steps. Dark things ride these streets. Okay.
Can you just wait for us then? Can you just
Which way's
Can
the
we- can we all
Wimbledon?
just
Yeah,
go
hold up for
together?
like 2 seconds.
Which way?
West. And he points, just like knows the direction. Because I mean, it's olden times. Everybody knows their cardinal directions immediately.
Sure,
So
yeah.
he just kind of like says, from out the barrow you must go and down the little path or so, and then you will see the winding river and follow it to Underhill.
Oh,
Find the river
okay.
under the
Okay.
barrel.
Would that I could stay, but sadly my exhortations in banishing these whites have left me somewhat bereft of power. And that
What?
simply won't do, for when the dark things walk the roads, one must have power, of which I see you have little, but soon you shall have more. Okie dokie, well, I must go. See you soon. And he jumps up in the air and clicks his heels and disappears in a blast of butterflies.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Oh, I hate butterflies.
Oh,
God. Get him off of me.
Oh my god.
Now, I saw his shoes when he clicked his heels together because he said follow. And I'm like,
Can-
I'm not taking down anybody.
I guess these are inside the yeah.
Dungeon Master, was I able to discern what kind of boots he was wearing? Like, did I get a good look at him?
They're yellow.
Yellow. Yeah, that's what we
But,
got.
like,
Was yellow
yellow boots.
boots.
How big his feet were? Do I need to roll for that? I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, you can roll for that. Sure.
Really shoes?
Give me, give me an
Nat
athletics.
20. Nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, did you just give me a follow, Mega? Thank you.
Tell us
If
what
that
your
was you.
experience working at the athletic sports shoe store was prior to wet change, or if it's during wet change. But I think this unlocks some new lore that you can eyeball a shoe at that distance. It can be any shoe store you want, but like, tell us what shoe store did you work at, and did you like it?
Yeah. So this was walking on a cloud.
Oh
The
my
shoe
god.
store.
Yeah.
It really caters to like an older demographic or young kids that do really good at like school. And
Wait, hold on.
I
The
I worked
reward
there
for academic success is shoes in some households?
shoes that give you good back support and good posture. So I only worked there for a day because it was a co-op thing during high school. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
no, I wanted to go somewhere else. So that didn't work out. But through the power of working there for one day
Through the power of
and
co-op.
having this was before phones. So all I had to do was like
Oh,
read
another
shoes,
follow?
like, read the,
Thank you.
I was gonna
have
say
to wait to see you follow me.
Gonna read the materials, everything.
Since I have a
and
1
so
minute
many
delay.
people coming in there that I was
And
just
I
like,
don't have
"Fuck."
the.
Like, oh, that's a size 10.
Oh yeah, it was
let
you,
me
Mega.
guess, size 6.
Thank you.
Wide at the ends. You got a skinny ass foot, girl. So that
You walked away
ever
from your
since
calling,
that
dude.
time, stuck in my memory banks.
Amazing.
I know this guy's feet.
Yeah, well, and incidentally, he is seemingly walking on a literal cloud, which isn't really how that store works, but like, it's nice to dream. So, yeah, you size up his boots, and yeah, you think you could rock those. You think you could rock those boots. It'll clash a little bit with the rest of the outfit, but like, if you're looking to John McClane him and steal his boots, like, it's possible.
Sure. I was also going to be like just trying to surmise what his foot imprints looked like to see if he like made a trail.
Oh, I thought you were just
back to where we
out
need to
stealing
go.
boots.
I will also do that. Since I'm shocked with these memories of my shoe times,
Well,
I will also.
Isn't he just straight up gone though?
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. It's just Guy is currently shoeless because of the mud.
Get those shoes.
He didn't walk out of here. He
It was a magic
disappeared.
trick, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Well, no, hang on. Yeah, I do buy the wanting to check outside because like
Yeah, this weekend I'm going on a long party.
for those
Looking
videos,
forward to
haven't
that.
told any of you other than that he randomly rhymed, which is strange. But yeah, Guy, if you want to go like peek your head out the door, if you just want to check when you're on your way to Underhill, that's totally fine. So just keep
I'll do
that in
that.
your back pocket for when we go out. And I'm sorry, I assumed you wanted to steal things rather than just like learn about a person. That's I gotta talk to my therapist about this. This is bad. This is just living in a downward spiral of shoe stealery.
Just wanted
Okay.
to learn about an NPC's feet. That's all.
That's a different show.
Call me
making it
Quentin
weird.
Tarantino. I'm
Yeah,
all
there it
horned
is.
up.
Yeah. Previously, as well, Guy, since we're on things Guy has noticed, you rolled a couple of failures and were really bummed out about it. So I threw you a bone and let you look at some gear. There is a pile of stuff near the throne that the Barrow White came off of. Unfortunately, as we've established from that sword that Del so heroically threw that exploded, a lot of the gear is not great. But you saw the glint of something. So if there's anything else you'd immediately do after the disappearance of Tom Bombadil, the butterflies like quickly turn into ether and kind of disappear. Like it's not like a swarm of butterflies is in there with you. They kind of de-res around you. Is there anything you would immediately do, or do you want to go check the loot?
Loot. I want to see if any of these skellies have boots.
Skelly boots? They sure don't.
Still on the boots.
No boots, no pants.
Well, I guess a sword will do.
Yes, well, indeed there is. So you find sort of the usable stuff you dig through. You find sort of a workman-like axe. It's not like for chopping wood. It is a small war axe. In D&D terms, this would be like the throwing axe you have on your belt. But for all of you, this is just a nice thing. It's got some like engravings of serpents and stuff on the axe head, like a shrunk down version of sort of a Viking axe, like a Viking hand axe. You find a short bow with a quiver of arrows. It looks to be in excellent condition, probably left here more ornamentally than used in combat. You find a shield, so just a round shield with one of those like metal knobs on the end, and it's got a long lost, like faded out sigil of some sort on it. And you find 2 short swords. One that is sort of glinting in the light, and one that is not. So one that's got a bit of a shimmer on it, and one that doesn't. So that's what you find amidst the stuff. You can divide it up however you want. But Tyler, as you're digging through the pile and helping to kind of like toss out the stuff that looks in any way viable, the mists kind of curl around your hand. And having just encountered a bunch of whites and things, that's I think it's a little bit like but as you pull your hand back, you realize there's a small metallic object in it with a chain hanging from it. It seems to be a locket of some sort.
It just appeared in my hand?
As you were digging around in the pile, it was like, you can kind of imagine it as like rummaging, just going for a rummage. It's like as you scooped your hand, like reached your hand in for the next
targets.
scoop out, like a Toronto Trash Panda would.
Elites inside the dungeon,
kind of like caught on something, and then the mist sort of swirled around it. As you pulled back, you realized your fist was closed, and in opening it, you have a locket in your hand. It's very strange, these mists.
Yeah.
Unlike anything you've ever experienced, because you didn't go to Ravenloft.
Correct. Yeah, this is so weird. What's up with that? I would like to open the locket.
So you open the locket, and inside it's almost a mirrored surface. You can see an unfamiliar script written around sort of the ring of the locket. But as you kind of turn it in the light, you can see a shield that reflects like a shield sigil. It's a little bit like those like 90s hologram stickers where like you just kind of see see something at various angles. So yeah, it seems to be a shield of some sort. And you feel safer holding it, and you're not quite sure why.
Yeah, I probably don't have time to really investigate.
Well, you can investigate all you want.
Well, I don't know. I don't feel safe here. I understand that I feel some modicum of safety holding this thing, but I don't know that it would alter my behavior given the circumstances. So I don't have pockets. No, I have pants, but do the pants have pockets? Do I have pocketed pants?
I will let you spend a point of inspiration to have pockets.
I don't have inspiration anymore.
Then no, it has no pockets.
Oh no.
So, Tyler, you have no pockets, but you do have a locket. No pocket, but a locket. This is all Tom Bombadil. This is Tom Bombadil all the way down.
Is this guy still here?
Can't stop.
Well, I'll put it on over my head then. I'll instead of pocketing it, I will wear it, and then because that frees up my hands, and I'll keep sifting through gear.
Yep. Great. So yeah, as you put it on, your shoulders relax ever so slightly. You just feel a little safer, a little more confident. not in a serious, like, it doesn't hit you with like a magical wave of anything. It's just kind of the difference between walking on the yellow line to get to a spot to stand on a train platform and stepping off the yellow line to stand safely and wait for your train. Just a minor amount of comfort.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got that. You have your pile of loot, and it is up to you, Jesters, how you would like to distribute it amongst yourselves.
Well, while the guys are looking through the pile of loot, I'm looking for different thing. This might be random, but I'm looking for either a rock or like a piece of metal. I'm looking for something small and cold because Adam, I'm assuming, has a shiner because he was punched by a gauntlet. So I'm trying to find something cold to put on Adam's face.
Everything in the tomb is cold.
Good. I just want something not super dirty to be able to just pick it up and take it to Adam and be like, you look terrible, put this on your face.
Okay, Del, can you roll me an investigation, please?
Yes.
Let's see what you can find.
It's a 13.
A 13. Okay, yeah, I think it's probably like digging up a little loose piece of rock. Maybe, probably not one of the tomb lids or whatever, but like you can dig up a small piece of rock.
And I will wipe it off on my shirt so that it's not dirty to put on Adam's face. But I will just go to give Adam this rock. I'll be like, while you're looking at stuff, put this rock on your face so that you're swelling a lot. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cold. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you look bad. Okay.
I feel bad. I got punched by a zombie, and then an insane Santa came in and murdered everybody. We need weapons. We need weapons right now. Are there
Insane
helmets?
Santa wants us to go to his house, but also what else should we do? I mean,
If he wanted to kill us, I guess he could have. He exploded these guys and
and then he turned into butterflies because that's
That was
normal.
awful. I hated that. That
and
was
then he
bad.
turned into butterflies.
Yeah.
Guys,
a new one.
guys.
Huh.
What's up, buddy?
That's the power of Santa. I know he said his name was Tom Bombaba. But you know what? I've only ever seen that kind of magic come out of one guy. Santa.
Santa, you've seen Santa.
You've seen him?
Santa's
Yeah, like a
real.
Coca-Cola commercials before they had the polar
Okay,
bears.
so you've seen Santa in the way that we've all seen Santa as a fictional
Right. I've never
Soft
seen
Well,
Santa
where
do that.
are we?
Like, never
We're-
seen him
we're-
do that.
Okay, well, I don't know, man. He's big, he's jolly, he's magical, and then I pull out the little short sword with the glint, and he's giving us gifts. Here, Adam, take one, and I get the other one, and I put it on the ground, and I slide it over to him.
Well, I want the bow and arrow. I want to be as far away from Tom Bandersnatch so I can kind of hit him if I have to.
Sure thing. One bow and arrow coming up, and then I just I pick that up and I whip it.
No, geez, no.
Adam, can you roll me a dexterity save to catch the bow?
Oh, danger sense. I guess I don't know.
Danger sense would have been for the white that punched you in the head.
Man, I got.
It's just a bow. I'm not throwing the arrows at you.
All right, dexterity 0. 10.
Yeah, it lands in your arms, but catching a bow is weird and awkward. It kind of like flails. So there's a bit of flaily bouncing, and then it falls at your feet. You're able to just pick it up.
Yeah, I'll get the arrows. I'll get the arrows. Don't worry. I'll just walk over and get it.
Yeah, sure.
Sword for Guy, bow and arrow for Adam. What do you want, Del? We got a shield and an axe and another short sword.
I mean, I guess I'll take the shield. I've never stabbed anybody.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
Okay.
Adam?
What? Look, I'm looking for a helmet. Okay,
have you
guys.
stabbed anybody?
Oh.
Well, like not intentionally. Like it's happened, but it's not like I wanted to. Look, we need to find helmets. Okay, we need to find helmets, and we need to find let's start taking these armor off these people. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Tom Bomb said that it's like dangerous out there, even on the way to his little cottage, I guess. You have some experience stabbing someone, even accidentally. That's something. Does anyone else know how to fight? I don't know anything about fighting.
I took Taekwondo.
Is there anything you could teach us before we go out? Any like basics we should know about?
Yeah, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't good at Taekwondo, but I guess I could show you how to block and stuff. But
Oh, does that
I don't
does
know
that
if-
have belts like belt colors Taekwondo?
yeah, it does. it's just a Korean karate, basically.
I did
No,
karate.
it's
You
not
did
the same.
karate.
God damn it.
I got up to purple belt until I hurt my neck.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. This is all great. I
Yeah.
don't know anything about.
There's no purple in
Fighting, like-
Taekwondo.
Is there any like sort of like universally helpful information
Oh,
about
it's some
you
weird
know, physical fighting?
Taekwondo
combat?
type in
You know what katas are?
USA.
No.
That's like
it-
practice.
You mean
hitting, right?
katas?
Yeah,
They're
katas.
called
Yeah.
katas.
So it's like there's a set of moves you do, and basically, I guess the bad guys have to be in that shape in order for the kata to work.
Okay.
Like I know Takyoko Shodan.
What is that? Sounds delicious.
I do Takyoko Shodan.
All right, roll me. God, what, athletics, I guess.
Okay. I'm doing. What's my athletics? Do I have? Am I athletic? I got nothing. Oh man. Woof. All right.
You know, my
Come
sensei
on.
always used to say that martial arts are completely useless if you don't do the exercises to keep yourself healthy enough to run away after you
Oh,
hit the guy.
man.
And he was right. So there you go, Sensei Johnston. You nailed it.
Thanks, Sensei Johnston. Mr. Johnston from our high school, I think. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
correct, yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Man, Sensei Bright is rolling over in his grave. I hope he's not dead. I rolled a 3.
Rolling over in his bed at home comfortably.
Yeah.
All right. Let me take a stab at this because Sensei Bob taught me universals. That's what they called them in Taekwondo in Canada. Here's number 2, universal.
Athletics, please.
All right.
Guy, I'm going to give you a +1 to this because you're doing it in bare feet, like you would have done when you trained in the dojo.
+1?
Yep,
Okay, then that is 13.
13. All right, so you both do kata as Dell and Tyler watch.
Hey, yeah.
Guys looks a lot better, but they still both seem kind of inapplicable to anything you're doing unless you actually learn the mechanics behind it, which none of you have time to do.
Yeah.
But you know, now you have seen martial arts. Does this make you two feel any particular way about giving them close combat weapons?
Tyler, I've never done any martial arts stuff. I took a semester of archery, but
I just watch movies.
yeah, I think it's not.
You did a semester of archery?
Yeah.
Get the Adam, the bow. Del knows archery.
Oh yeah.
I did it a while ago, but yeah, and I know how to put a bow together. You gotta like stand over it, put it between your legs, and like.
They don't have
Amazing, Del.
hardcore,
Give her the give
Yet.
Del the bow and arrow.
but no, I would not play hardcore in a way.
Is there another bow and arrow? Because I like the idea of bow and like look, you can have the bow and arrow. I'm just wondering, is there like I want to
Valinor, that's a
have
cool name.
weapon that I can stay far away from people. Maybe there's a big
Dude, let's be
stake.
sword bros.
Well, Del's got the shield. Maybe Del, you can coach
Yeah,
him.
you can.
Can I?
Sure.
They
Yeah.
have a.
Well, honestly, my point wasn't that.
I think they
I'm
have like
great
a
at
thing you
it.
can
We shouldn't fight anybody. That's
add
my
to your
point.
character called Deathbound.
Yeah. Let's get that Bombadil guy to do it. He can just murder anybody.
If you
Or
die,
We just
you
take
lose
with us
all
to, like,
your
scare off anyone who
XP
tries to mess with us.
uh, on the level you are on,
got
so you have to kind of like
You guys
restart.
are good at acting.
Thank you.
So if anyone shows up,
I
you guys
haven't
just
really
remember you
checked
gotta
out the different
stand
challenges.
together and be scary acting or something. You know.
Okay.
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 Well, okay. Here's a bow
Tyler,
and
you
arrow.
take the axe.
Okay.
I want the shield. Is there a
I'll
big
give you the
stick?
shield.
Tom, is there?
All the other weapons you find are busted up and bad. So there are variations on everything you're looking for. But sadly, none that you would want. So just run me through who's got what. Because
we're swapping stuff around now.
We're just passing weapons back and forth.
I took the bow and arrow.
Yeah, this was an early wet change sketch where you're just passing like random objects around the stage. Like, is this a thing? Is this something?
I'm 2 short swords until somebody says they want a short sword.
Cool.
I'll take that shiny short sword that you got.
No. Glint Howard's with me.
It has
Glint
You
happened
can have-
already.
I
You
got
can
the
have
dirty
his
one?
younger brother, Ron Howard.
Okay.
What?
Is it like, can
Here
I
you
scrape
go.
the dirt off, or is it just like,
It's fine. It's not a dirty sword. It's just it doesn't gleam in the light the way that Glint Howard does.
does the shield glint? Like, or do I have anything glinty? Is there a
No,
helmet that
there's
glints?
exactly one glinty sword. That said,
Adam's got glint envy.
would pre this realm Adam have ever gone axe throwing? I'm just thinking of what else you can hurl as a ranged weapon. Like, would you ever
I
have
have-
done?
I have gone axe throwing, yeah.
Okay, so then
Oh.
looking at that axe, that is like
You
a
want the axe?
throwable
Oh.
axe. If you're looking for like a, I'm scared, I don't want to be close to things weapon.
Oh, hey, can I get that throwing axe?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Okay, here, you can take this pretty cool sword. I'll take the throwing axe, and I'll hold the shield.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so Adam, as you get handed a shield, so you've got an axe in one hand, a shield in another. You see that on the back of the shield, sort of against your arm, someone has carved into it the way you would write your name.
Should
your
probably
name
have
when it
gone
came to the
for
kid.
retribution for
Shield of
leveling.
Frostini Linguini, firstborn of Martini Linguini. And you realize the shield has the crest of the Linguinis, famous Middle Earth family, the Linguinis.
Linguinis.
Yeah,
Yeah, some
it's-
dude named Frostini Linguini had this shield.
What?
Did you just make that up?
No, it's written on there. It's like he signed it.
Like the
That's
pasta?
like
I don't know. Maybe there's pasta
Yeah,
people
that's
here.
like
I don't
the
know
name
where
of
we
pasta.
are. Like,
Del, you look incredulous. Can you roll me an insight, please?
Yep.
Guys, I miss moist.
It's a 6.
6? This seems fine.
being
All right. I mean, I guess.
All right, so Adam's got axe and shield. Tyler's got a sword. Guy has Glint Howard, and Del has nothing. Is that?
I have the bow and arrow.
Oh, you have the bow and arrow. I see. Yes. Good. Okay,
I traded with Adam.
great. So I'll tell you what everything does when you do it. But you're armed. You're equipped. Adam, you asked if you can find helmets. You can, but they're kind of rusted through. So you all put them on. They don't provide any mechanical benefit to your armor, but you feel better with them if you want helmets. But
I want the coolest one.
You get the coolest one. It's the best. It's the one all the other Barrow Whites were jealous of.
Oh yeah.
And because you have a shield, you are going to get +2 to your AC.
Ooh, okay. Sweet.
And so Tyler and Guy, both of you sort of in hand. These feel weirdly comfortable in your hands in a way that's a little bit unexpected. It's one thing to kind of run around with toy swords. It's another thing to just be like, oh, this feels this feels all right. This doesn't feel too bad.
Yeah.
And Del, your semester of archery kind of comes back to you in a heartbeat.
Cool.
You make your way to the tomb door and sort of creak it open a little bit. You don't hear any of the shrieking ring wraith stuff in the distance, so you're kind of good on that front. However, Guy, having observed the feat of Tom Bombadil, you can see that there's like a bunch of footprints around the outside of the door. It almost looks like he was pacing or wandering around out here. And oddly, you see what almost looks like someone stomped a cigarette, but there doesn't seem to be any paper. There's just like there seems to be like just a little heap of stomped cigarette, which seems strange. But it's a mystery you don't really have time to solve because you are set for Underhill. And the only way there is west. So you set out on a journey, the first of many here in Middle Earth. You're making your way westbound as per the instructions of Tom, possibly Santa Bombadil, and you're kind of, for the first time since you've arrived here, other than those first few minutes, kind of left to your own devices. There's no immediate threat. You're just kind of making your way. Again, the sun is starting to go down. It'll be nighttime soon, so you don't really want to be around for that. But you can hear, birds singing in the trees. You can feel a cool breeze. Again, I really can't stress enough how clean the air here is, and almost unsettlingly so. But the four of you are making your way down from the barrow, so off this hill, past ruins. Now that you're outside, you can see kind of on the other side. There's rings of white stones. There's just some creepy shit that indicates like big spooky tomb here. But it feels nice. You feel again happy to be moving away from this place that is seemingly infused in with evil, which is not something we run into very often. I guess there's a couple like cursed Tim Hortons and Wendy's and McDonald's that you walk into. You're like, oh no, this is a place of great evil. But you feel a weight lifted, and can I guess if I get insight from all of you to see if you notice this, because this is a weird fucking feeling that's kind of unique to a fantasy realm.
Insight.
Yeah, I hope they add the
Nat 20.
Paladin tree
Also a 19.
or similar
Whoa. We're all
that
so insightful.
Turtle had.
Does that give me a plus for my
Or
insight?
octo.
Like
Let's
when
hear it from
when
Adam.
I fucked up last time, I got a -1 for athletics. Sorry, Adam.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. Another
Yeah, there he
0
is.
wisdom.
Yeah, you're feeling good, Adam. Everything's great. You've got Frostini Linguini's shield. What could go wrong?
I got the coolest helmet. I got an axe. I got a shield. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, the rest of you do feel a palpable sense of relief and recognize it in yourself that like, oh, that place felt bad, and it will make you slightly more aware of it moving forward. Except for Adam, who just thinks it was a place where got knocked in the noggin. All right, so you're making your way. Is there anything you guys would be talking about along the way, or are you still in like panic? We have to get to Fantasy Santa Town.
I'd be looking for that river that we're supposed to follow.
I'd go to Dell because Dell, you have your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, hey, does your sometimes phones have like a compass app? Does your phone have a compass app?
Oh, maybe. I'm gonna open my phone and see if I have any bars again.
You do not.
And then I'm scrolling through apps to see if there's like a built-in compass app on the phone, because it wouldn't be something I would put in normally. There's no GPS here, so.
Because it would be deeply convenient for me, yes, there is in fact an app in your phone that for some reason with no signal is able to pick up. You know, some very smart engineer who watches too much Survivor Man like tucked a little gyroscopic mechanism in. Yeah, sure enough, your phone leads west. So I was gonna make you roll a nature check to find or a survival check to find the river, but instead, just all by your lonesome, you're able to find the River Withywindle, which is just a sweet winding river. And immediately as you move away from the barrow, like things are getting increasingly like beautiful and kind of bucolic. Like suddenly it's like, oh, there are a lot more birds, and you can like see the occasional rabbit leap by, and there's flowers, and you can smell the sort of the scent of like flowers and pollen on the breeze. Bees are flying around. It's a very lush.
I think I'm gonna Hearthstone back to Stormwind, and then
just kind of enjoying this, but probably wary of it too, because everything's scary. But you have a river. Does any of you grab a drink, or are you just continuing on your way? Would you trust random river water?
No, man, that's how you get beaver fever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the trots.
I think I would.
Yeah.
I'd like kind of use my shield to kind of get as much water as I could and like drink some and then like kind of pour it on me so I can get like a bit of a bath.
Ooh,
And,
Adam,
like splash your water.
that's not good, dude. Adam,
Oh.
animals piss and shit in that water, man. You gotta boil it.
No, but the water moves. So if they did, it's down that way.
I will see you
What if
tomorrow,
we did it
guys.
down that way,
Have a nice day.
Yeah, but we're down that way from whatever's up that way, pissing and shitting.
This server sure feels good.
No, it tasted. It's clean.
Less crashing
I've drank,
and everything.
Don't ask me why, but I've drank.
The content
bad
will
river
come
water,
eventually,
okay?
so
I know it.
Adam,
This
you
is good
can
river
Hey,
water.
man.
you can regain 2 HP. It's damn refreshing.
good night, Tamara.
Ooh, hey guys,
Or,
I feel
I guess
better.
for you
I
it's
feel
good
better
morning.
after drinking this.
Does that mean there's drugs in the water?
Oh, it's
I don't know,
12.
man, but
Okay.
I took a sip and like look, like my face feels better.
Oh, well, that's good.
Goodbye.
Okay. I'm not thirsty,
Alright.
but
Yeah, I'm okay.
I am.
I'm
Yeah, man, drink up. This shit's great.
Okay, here goes. Okay, I'm gonna